Good evening. It's a chilly evening. Welcome to Haywood Road in Sale, the home of Swinton Lions, for another local tussle and the latest step on the road to Wembley for the Ruffians. Oldham are in town to play Swinton Lions. The full match on the way here on Ruffians TV. Round 4 of the Betfred Challenge Cup. The latest step on the road to Wembley. And what an opportunity for Oldham, who enter the field here at Swinton under dark skies. A 6 o'clock kickoff. It's a bitterly cold late February evening, but Oldham have come to play. Another local rivalry. After dispatching Rochdale in the 1895 Cup last weekend, now it's the Challenge Cup. It's Swinton Lions. And the latest test of this fast developing Sean Long side. The Ruffians in their familiar colours, and it's going to be the home side, Swinton, to get us underway, kicking right to left in their navy with the white V, navy shorts and socks, and Oldham will receive. The Oldham side has Logan Astley at fullback, Mo Agoro, Ben O'Keefe, Jordan Turner and Jack Johnson, Craven and Ellis the halves, Farnworth, Wildy and Chaplow, and it's Wardle, Lawton and Elijah Taylor. The bench, Craig Kopchak, T.Chapelhow, Pat Moran and Josh Johnson. So Farnworth coming in to the starting 13, Craig Kopchak dropping to the bench in Sean Long's change. And here we go, Swinton getting us underway. Oh dear, big first error right from the kickoff. The fumble and an opportunity for the hosts to have a go at the Oldham line. Worst possible start for Oldham here tonight under the floodlights at the home of Sale FC, Haywood Road. We've already had a game on this pitch today, so it's a little bit soft underfoot. Heavy rain in this part of the world in South Manchester all week, and an opportunity for the hosts to strike first from the scrum, and they work it immediately to this left-hand side. The referees pulled it straight back here, and we'll have another go at that. Are they going to go the same way? Yes, same play. So that was a dress rehearsal, and here they go. Exactly the same play, and an even better result. Well, they had the taster. First play of the game, straight from the Oldham knock-on, straight from the base of the scrum, and Swinton strike first. And it's the fullback Dan Abram to give Swinton Lions a 4-0 lead. Well, the warning sign was there, and they just played the exact same call. Abram ran it in. Now then, Deck Patton to tag on the 2. From a Warrington man not too many years ago. No mistake. Through and true. It's a perfect start from the hosts. Swinton leads 6 points to nil. Abram's try and Patton's goal. And Oldham, other than that knock on, have not had their hands on the ball yet. It's a good vocal travelling contingent, as you would expect from Oldham for this game in the south of Manchester, but quiet at the moment. And they just need to steady the ship now, get a defensive set complete, force a deep kick, and then have a go. It's Swinton, buoyed by that early platform in this game. Attacking Ellis and Wildy in the tackle. That's more like it. Feels like most of this main stand here at Haywood Road is Oldham fans. That's a great burst through the line. And Swinton over halfway. Last tackle. Where are they going to come? Patton is the man. Under pressure from Matty Wildy. Astley's after it. Saw it early, claims. In traffic. That was a confident claim from Logan Astley. And all that early good work is undone by Swinton, who are offside, and a piggyback and a relieving penalty up the pitch. So Craven can just swish his left boot through this. And we get a chance with ball in hand for a first set of 6 here on Ruffians TV. George Riley with you, as I will be every game this season. Feels like a special year to be a fan of Oldham. What can we produce here in the Challenge Cup? A home tie awaits against Sheffield. The draw was made an hour or so before kick-off here. Wildy and Ellis linking up well. Elijah Taylor getting involved. The workhorse that he is. Last tackle this, central. Wildy goes on a little scamper in the gloom over there. But it wasn't last tackle, I beg your pardon. Great opportunity this. Wildy, change of direction to the left-hand side. There's a 2-on-1, but he can't get it away, and it's picked up, and here comes Swinton. And Oldham unable to complete the first tackle count and the first look at the line. But early promise from one end of the pitch to the other, albeit off the back of that penalty. But discipline now will be key. Having conceded that early try. Six points to nil. Wildy getting through a lot of defensive work. Big Adam Lawton helping him out in the tackle there. And Swinton have just gobbled up the yardage here. Last tackle there, within 40 of the Ruffians line. It's going to be Patton though, off the outside of the right boot. Oh, he goes high. Mo Agoro's under this. Oh, nose put it down. Another handling error from Oldham. And last time that happened, 6 points went on the board. So more goal line defence required here as Swinton attack again. The hosts in the ascendancy at the start of this game. Looking to attack that left edge defensively for Oldham. As a hush descends around Haywood Road. Anticipation perhaps of try number 2 of the game. You can hear the Oldham defence barking instructions, organising. Can they keep Swinton out here? Good sliding defence does the job, but for how long? Josh Eaves. Flat ball and then a reverse from Patton. Oh, and the referee has wiped the tackle count back to 0 here. He is punishing Oldham early here. Another set on the line and then a penalty. And they might actually go for 2 here and just settle things down. Deck Patton has signalled for the kicking tee, and Oldham are about to fall behind further. Very difficult start. These are the kind of games Oldham want to come thick and fast to improve along the journey. But Swinton, a very dangerous championship side. And this from Patton for an 8-0 lead. No mistake. And Swinton Lions lead Oldham by 8 points to 0. And they're going along at a point a minute at the moment. Oldham just need to settle very early on this. 2 knock-ons, both conceded points. But bags of time. As the restart goes deep into that far corner again. It's really dark here. Now then, have Oldham come up with something here? The referee's indicated a knock-on, has he? In which case it's going to be Oldham ball. Yes, he is. So, first chance with ball in hand to really have a go at the Swinton Lions line. Full set of 6 from here. 20 out, central. And the options are stacking up to the right-hand side of the scrum. That's where Ellis, O'Keefe, Agoro and Astley await. It's Craven and then Wildy, and it's Ellis straight into the arms of Ben O'Keefe. And a penalty immediately goes Oldham's way. Chance to take the 2 and knock him off, but I think Sean Long will want to roll on here. Wildy does, taps to Ellis, and then Elijah Taylor spins into the tackle, right under the post with Wildy. Options left and right. Right's the shout. No way through for Farnworth. Wildy gives the ball a bit of air. Astley joining the line, darting out of a couple of tackles, but he's up into a cul-de-sac there. And grounded. Wildy again. Spent a lot of time in the halves. Taylor's lurking behind Wildy on the right edge here. There he goes, picks it up and flings it back. This is good as Adam Lawton goes to the line. He's tapped. Oh, the referee says back to 0 on the last. Oldham might have heard it. They might not need to. Has he grounded the ball over the line? Or was it knocked on? He's dropped it over the line. I don't think Oldham saw the back to 0. There was desperation on the last. And instead, it's going to be Swinton Lions' ball. Where really a bit of patience there. And Oldham might have been through, but that's much, much better from Sean Long's side here. Trailing 8-0. Well, that was a great chance to hit back. And it suddenly feels like a contest. Lawton needs to get out of the way there. Farnworth and Taylor in the tackle. The try scorer Abram at dummy half. Then Eves with the strapping around his ears waits on the 40. Lawton completing the tackle. They're coming back to the left-hand side. Patton under kick pressure from Adam Lawton. Astley's under it, needs a claim. Oh dear. It's another knock-on, is it? 3 times under the high ball. 3 errors. Well, I did talk about how dark it was, despite notwithstanding the floodlights. But that's 3 big errors from 3 kicks. If I was Deck Patton, I'd just carry on doing that. So having been denied over the line at one end, Oldham are suddenly defending the line once again. Eves waits, slow play. Flat ball. Eves. Back with Gibson. Taylor in the tackle. Referee yelling held. Swinton fancy another one here from dummy half. He's going to scamper and try and go on his own. Has he got the ball down? The referee has the best view of the lot and says no. Well, this is desperate defending at the moment from long side. This always looks like a tough fixture away at Swinton. Last tackle. Can they keep the Lions out? Abram, little grubber kick through, brilliantly read by Logan Astley. Read it early. But look where Oldham are having to start here. Oh dear, oh dear. Popped up and grounded. And it's try number 2. Too many errors at the moment. And the Lions pounce to extend their lead to 12 points to 0 with a kick to come.
Try score for the Lions, sponsored by Sue Walters, number 4, Jaden Hatton.
Jaden Hatton's try, adding to Dan Abram's early score. And Swinton continue to go along at a point a minute. Patton about to line up his third goal. And this is going to be 14 points to 0. No mistake, a tall mistake. Patton slices across the ball. 2 converted tries and a penalty as Swinton Lions leading Oldham by 14 points to 0. Now a response is needed. Fine margins of rugby league. Knock on over the goal line at the other end. Could have had Oldham back within 2. Suddenly we're staring down the barrel of a 14-point deficit. Wildy in the tackle with Taylor and Lawton. That was a strong carry from Lewis Hall that the home crowd enjoyed. Again, look at the gain. Up to halfway with ease. Eves. And then Hall, last tackle. Patton under pressure from Wildy. Oh, now Oldham, after 3 knock-ons, have let this one bounce. It's still with Swinton, who will kick for the corner. And that one's bounced as well. And this has gone everywhere. The referee's going to bring this one back, but all kinds of uncertainty under the kick at the moment from Oldham. Not sure if it's the conditions, a lack of communication, but the kicking from Swinton is causing a lot of issues here this evening. 14-0. with 17 gone. Wildy. It's absolutely freezing here, by the way. And a penalty. That'll do. That's the piggyback that Oldham needed. Yeah, temperature's poised to about -1 tonight. Seems like a week ago we were in the summer compared to this. But Oldham will soon warm up with a score. Craven goes for a big touch. It's a terrific kick, look at that. Oldham going to start on the 20 here. Now then. Here we go. Farnworth with a strong carry, and the referee's given another penalty. Back-to-back penalties. Let's hope the saying comes true. Penalty, penalty, try usually. Let's hope for Oldham's sake, that's what we see. Wildy's just going to tap here. And Oldham go straight up the middle at the big men of Swinton. Wildy, shimmies left, comes back right, good ball movement. Lawton flings one, can Agoro get there? It's a difficult bouncing ball for Mo. And is he going to be in touch? He is. Oh dear. Full set of 6 in a dangerous position. A couple of tackles later, Agoro's in touch. Decision making at the moment, letting Oldham down. But Sean Long's side, as they always do, chancing their arm. If that big looping pass finds Agoro, he's in the corner. As it is, he's in touch. Sean Long, the Oldham head coach, watching on just to my left. A few yards away, trying to read in his body language at the moment. A lot to think about early on here at Hayward Road. It's been a terrific start to 2024 for Oldham. That win at Barrow in the last round, the 1895 Cup wins over Halifax and Rochdale, the draw with Super League London. But with a few weeks still to go into the start of the domestic campaign, there's still work to be done, and that's a penalty given away. Wardle, the man penalised. So a bit loose at the moment so far. The midway point of this first half on Ruffieds TV. Swinton Lions have a 14-0 stranglehold, courtesy of tries, converted tries from Abram and Hatton, converted both by Patton, who's added a penalty as well. Stoppage because of injury at the moment. Like I say, plenty of time for this to turn around. An hour of rugby league is an absolute lifetime. But the tide needs to turn at some point. It's been full on Swinton pressure. The 2 visits off the back of penalties up the pitch for Oldham have led to slightly erratic finishes to the sets. And that will trouble Sean Long. One of the finest playmakers of his generation, just not clicking at the moment, and more goal line defence to do, with Swinton tapping 25 out. Really impressive away support from the Ruffians once again, but they've been silenced so far. Oh, 6 again, another one from the ref. Swinton trying to punch a hole up the middle in front of the post, 20 out. Eves glances left and then back right, decides the latter is the option. Sweeping ball movement. And then Hatton gives himself up. Oh, a great burst forward towards the line. A really good start to the game. Now then, attacking that same right defensive edge. Agoro this time called into action and standing firm on the last. They'll sweep it all the way back to find Deck Patton again. Threads a kick through and Astley's reading of the game is so good. And then crawls along the ground like a toddler to try and get himself into a better position. And Oldham somehow have to get themselves out of danger now. But that'll do the confidence good. Successful defensive set on the goal line. Agoro trying to win a penalty. Look at the defensive work from Swinton here. Turner takes it on. That's a better play. And a better gain, up to the 40 on the last. Ellis wants it to the right, Craven's to the left. It's the left boot of Craven to go high, finds the ground, single bounce, second bounce, and then gobbled up by the fullback Abram. Met by the Oldham chase on the 20-metre line. Craig Kopczak's been introduced. Farnworth gets his first breather of the afternoon. Now, can the big man make a difference? Copy. Kicking early is Patton. That was on the 4th, I think. Another great claim from Logan Astley. Terrific under the high ball so far. Jordan Case is on for the host. Gavin Benison is off for Swinton. Mo Agoro looking for a bit of work up the middle. He's been starved of ball, as have all the Oldham players so far. 25 gone, 14-0, Kopczak with that elusive step. Just gliding into the line. Wildy asking for a penalty, not getting one. With Elijah Taylor, doesn't even need to look. Ellis promotes to Lawton, who's grounded. It's the last. Wildy, Ellis hanging back to the right. Here's Ellis. He's only got O'Keefe and Agoro after him, so he puts it in the air and asks Mo to go for it. It's a good claim. And he almost got away. Dan Abram. With a better area of the pitch to turn the ball over this. Now can Oldham force the error? Abram. Good contact down the middle. That was T.Chapelhow getting in hard. Last tackle this. First time really Swinton have been kept in their own half. There's the kick going. Good pressure on it. Oh, Astley's under it. He doesn't get to this one. It's a bounce back. It's a really favourable bounce. Change of direction as well. Still with it, the Lions. Still with it. With Rhys Williams kicking and chasing after it himself. And Oldham have done well there to gather the ball. Former Salford man Rhys Williams on the end of that. Oh, take that, Mo. Have some of that. He had to reach up high and then he got clobbered, did Agoro, coming down. Hit hard by Gavin Rodden. You'd have felt that. And then Swinton offside. Dan Spencer-Tonks now on for the home side. Mikey Wood gets a rest. Now then Oldham. Here we go. Ben O'Keefe to tap. Ellis. That was Kopchak, now it's Wildy. Ellis promotes, taken on by Taylor. Spinning into the tackle, already right in front, only 2 down. Can Oldham make this count? Wildy attacking the line again. Jamie Ellis throws a dummy and then he's grounded, a millimetre short. Will Wildy fancy this on his own? No, flat ball. Well, Swinton's goal line defence is good, had to be. 2 to go this set. It's with Wildy. It just slips really, and now suddenly it's the last. Lawton, Ellis promotes and Ashley knocks on. Little bit of a disjointed end to the set, that for the Ruffians. Well, the momentum is shifting. Oldham starting to get a grip on this game, but without the end result. And still Oldham trail. T.Chapelhow's on. He's off, I beg your pardon. Replaced by Ted. It's a familiar change this year. But Oldham's starting to get a sense they're in the contest now. Can they find a way onto the scoreboard? Try before half time would set us up perfectly. Taylor getting through, bags of work. Now then, that's knocked on. Big error. Taylor hungry in the tackle. Wildy buzzing around the ruck. Oldham are getting on top here. But can they find a way through this stubborn Swinton defence? Ellis feeds and Wildy takes it away. The referee's not happy. Well, last time we had a repeat scrum at the other end. A try came from it. Let's hope for the same here. Great step through. From Turner. Oldham 10 away. Should be back to 0, shouldn't it, that? Not so. Wildy promotes. Oldham attacking right down the middle, get a penalty. Well, the penalty count is racking up. At what point does the man in the middle talk to the captains here? Because Swinton's discipline has not been good. Here come Oldham again. Ellis waiting. No way through for Taylor. Wildy. Kopchak, soft hands, it's stolen by Swinton, but the referee. What's he given here? It's going to be Swinton ball. So another opportunity on the line comes to nothing for Oldham. And Swinton will clear their lines with a penalty. A pressure relieving kick into touch. 10 to go until the break, just under. 14-0 is the lead. George Roby wearing 9 in the school cap on off the bench for Swinton. Here come the lines again. What Oldham cannot afford to do before the break is concede another. Need to just hang on in there, knowing opportunities will come again. Wildy does well. Last tackle. Taylor there to make sure. Oh, has he waved 6 more? He must have waved 6 more on the last. Some more pressure coming. It's killing Oldham this at the moment. Roby. Oh, lovely step into the line. Now then it's 2-on-1. Brilliant defending. Terrific defending by Moagoro. They're defending for their lives. That was a 2-on-1. Had to come off his wing and save the danger. There are going to be gaps though over on the other side. That's what Swinton looking to exploit now. Chucking the ball, giving it air. Abram, the first try scorer of the match. Wrapped up, last tackle. Can Oldham survive? Threaded left foot kick through. And it's going to be Swinton ball, is it? Was that knocked on? I think there's more pressure coming. Home side looking to turn the screw before half time. Got 7 minutes to go. Heaps of pressure suddenly on the Oldham line. They've come up dry at the other end. And it's going to be Roby. Immediately attacking the line and almost through. Some of the Oldham fans going for a hot dog before half-time. Can't take any more of this because here comes Swinton again. Looking so dangerous, so close to the line. Well, that's a loose one, and it's been knocked on, has it? Yes, it has. Oldham survived this time. Swinton players having a bit of a go at the touch judge on this side, not sure why. But Oldham will get the ball back here in the last few minutes of the first half, a first half that Swinton got the start in. A lightning quick start to go up 2-0. Oldham have steadied the ship somewhat, but unable to find their way yet onto the scoreboard, and that will be a concern for Sean Long. Wildy waits. He's been left out for the whole of the first half this week, Matty Wildy. Ellis. Astley. Agoro. No way through. Last tackle. Ellis wants. Goes high. Where's this landing? Straight down the throat of Dan Abram. Sean Long has seen enough. He makes his way down the stairs of this main stand. 4.5 to go. The bench is on the other side of the pitch as we look on, so not sure where Sean's going to watch the rest of the half from. Making sure he gets all of half time to get his message across, the Oldham head coach. In with the shoulder went Kopchak, who's come off worse there. He's given away a penalty and he's picked up an injury, the veteran here. He just forgot where he was, what year he was in, Craig Kopchak. A few years ago, that would have been okay. Not this time, and he hurt himself in the process. And his team are going to be defending again off the back of this. I think both sides will admit there's been far too many penalties this first half. Jaden Hatton takes the tap, score of the second try. Swinton bidding for try number 3 before the break. It's promoted by Lewis Hall. I think everyone lost where the ball had gone there. And it's Oldham who's turned it over. There goes Jordan Turner, Jamaica international, former Castleford man amongst others. Goro's in the pack there looking for some work. Astley doesn't feed in the best ball. Mo has to jump in the air. Wildy. Home fans shouting forward at every opportunity. It's a helping hand for our man in the middle today. Now then, change of direction, Danny Craven. What's he spotted? He's put one up into the sky. It's a good claim. Really good take from the winger, Matty Crimes, on the far side. It looks like Oldham, for the first time this season, are going to have a scoreless first 40. Well, then, what's happened here? The ball's come out. Which way is the referee going to rule this? Opportunity just before the break for Oldham to get on the board. This could be huge. Wildy, Ellis, lightning quick hands and over the line. That'll do. Oldham on the board from the base of the scrum. Beautiful quick hands made it. And Oldham are up and running in this contest. What a time to score. That is just what the doctor ordered. Craven's try. And Oldham now will feel they're in a game. Right on cue, right on half time. It's the Ruffians' tails who are going to be up. The Lions have been stunned here. First half, they will feel they've dominated. Has had a sting in the tail. Can Jamie Ellis tag on the 2 though? Yes, he can. Craven's try, Ellis's goal. Oldham hit back. And Swinton's lead is trimmed to 14 points to 6, 2 tries to 1.
Jamie Ellis.
And what will that do in terms of a momentum shift in this game? Swinton restart for the first time. It's a good restart. And that'll do us. Well, Oldham gave themselves a lot to do here. But what a big moment at the end of the first half. Craven going over. Converted by Ellis after that back-to-back start to the game. Swinton scoring through fullback Dan Abram and Jaden Hatton. Patton kicking both conversions and adding a penalty. But Oldham have hit back before the break. It's the Ruffians who jog off with a bit of impetus, it seems, at the break. Swinton lead. But Oldham are in the contest. Half-time here. Swinton 14, Oldham 6. Big second half on the way. Home side's out first, having seen their 14-0 lead slashed to 14-6. And then Matty Wildy leads Oldham back out. Every outcome possible, second half. Oldham have given themselves a chance. A place in round 5 of the Betfred Challenge Cup, the Sports Iconic Cup competition. That's the prize, and a home draw too, a home tie against Sheffield Eagles. Awaits either Swinton or Oldham as Jamie Ellis gets us back underway, swinging the right boot. Oldham in the familiar colours, playing right to left as we look on from the main stand in this second half. And let's hope it's a sharper start to the second half than it was to the first. Immediately though, it's Swinton flinging the ball around. Happy for them to do it in their own 40. They're going to be kicking from around about halfway, looks, in the first set here. Perhaps even better than that as they go again. Last tackle, just over halfway. Outside of the right boot from Patton. Logan Astley allowed it to bounce twice, and that gave the chasers an extra couple of seconds to get there and close them down. Sean Long makes his way back up to take his seat alongside us here at Haywood Road, the home of Sale FC, under the floodlights. It's a bitterly cold night in the final week of February. Wildy. That's Jordan Turner, the skipper. And a penalty. That's the start to the second half that Oldham were craving. Craven finds another good touch. Full set from within the 40. Turner's tap, Taylor's dummy run, and Ellis gives it to Kopchak, and the big man draws some audible contact. Wildy. Ellis on his right shoulder. This is a good start to the second half for Sean Long's men. Wildy. Options back to his left with Ellis. Hops for the inside ball. And suddenly, look where Oldham are. 15 out in front of the sticks. It's Copy again. There goes Greg Kopczak. Wildy. What can he manufacture? He's got 5 left, everyone else right. It's the latter. Ellis attacking the line. Short ball. No way through. This is the last with Wildy. Flat ball from Matty Wildy. Oldham are over the line but held up. Great start to the half. And a lot of the travelling Oldham fans missed that, making their way back from the bar/cafeteria area with their half-time refreshments. But this is the area of the pitch we want to be playing. Look at that defensive effort. Well, that wasn't play. What's going to occur here? The referee's got the whistle in his mouth, bit of afters. And eventually we do resume. But there's plenty of hunger there from Oldham at the start of the second half. There's Pat Moran getting involved. Early kick. It's a good kick. It's a very good kick. Just turns Mo Agoro around. It's going to be Oldham ball. It's going to be Oldham ball on the 30. As the temperature drops by another couple of notches. Wildy. Turner again. Carrying early in the count. Wildy. No way through for Moran. Wildy has a little glance over his shoulder, see where Craig Kopczak is, just pops it up for the former Featherstone Rovers, Bradford Bulls man. Wildy, shipped on by Moran, and then Ellis. Lawton dumped on his back. 2 to go this set. Oldham 40 out, but seeing much more of the ball at the start of the second half. Having trailed 14-0, last tackle. What's Craven going to do? He's going to challenge the full-back again with a high kick. It's a comfortable claim. His starting position was good, but he can't pick his way through the traffic. Oldham's chasers do their job, and Swinton again having to start within their own 10. Now discipline key. No penalties, nothing easy. Much better start to the second half. Home fans getting a little frustrated at the moment. Last tackle. Swinton have barely made it 40, and then they get caught in possession, and that will be a knock on. This is much more like it from Oldham. Great pressure on the kicker, forcing the error, and a starting position in opposition territory. Craven looking for the corner. Finds one of the vast trees here overlooking the ground in Hale. In Sale, I beg your pardon. Hale just up the road. Now the tap from within 30. Can Oldham find try number 2 and really set us up? Wildy plots his path. Big contact. Mitch Cox in the tackle. Wildy linking up with Ellis. Craven, that's a nice angle. Lawton just stopped in his tracks. Wildy again waiting for Kopczak, the battering ram. Now they can strike with Ellis, shuffled on, and can he get in the corner? No, it's brilliant sliding defence. Johnson thought he was in, but Swinton scrambled back and find the touch. But Oldham on top, make no mistake about that. Swinton has spent 8 minutes camped in their own half. And that means some tired bodies sooner rather than later. But it's the discipline that's going to be key here. Oldham cannot afford to let the Lions off the hook. That's George Roby sensing something on his own. Made their way up to 40 here. There's no early kick this time. Dan Spencer Tonks takes on the carry, and it's the last. Where's passing going with the right boot, under pressure. Agoro, under real pressure, does well in the darkest corner of this ground. That would have been coming down sharpish. And that was a much better set from Swinton. Oh, now and a mistake at the play the ball. And that could be a tide turner. Oldham have been on top, but now they can expect some pressure. Roby and Gibson. Well, this would feel like a hammer blow if Oldham have started the half like this and concede now. Got to be on their guard. That's a powerful carry. Dragging the Ruffians back with him. Taylor felt the full force of that one. Roby. So Jordan Gibson again. They're attacking again. The Oldham right edge. It's going to be Oldham ball. Well, impossible to tell you what happened down there. It's so dark over in the far corner. Need night vision tonight. Anyway, you can spot the left boot of Craven a mile off, and he finds a good touch. Fans getting louder on the far side, singing to keep themselves warm. This icy evening in Sale. Swinton lead 14-6, but here come Oldham again. And a penalty goes the Ruffians' way. He's been very patient, the ref. He's blown his whistle a lot. The tackle count, the penalty count, I beg your pardon, is high, I would suggest, for both sides. Craven for the corner again. Now what can Oldham do? Ellis. You can hear the thuds of the contacts as the crowd goes quiet. Wildy wants to speed this up. Ellis. Inside ball again is the play. What can Wildy set up from right in front of the post? No way through this time. Craven throwing the pass. Now then it's opening up. He's over the line and held. Well, half-hearted appeals for a try. And instead, Pat Moran will go and play. As Astley joins the attack. Well, this is a Herculean defensive effort, second half from Swinton. Been really under the pump. Now they give away a penalty. You've got to think how much more of this the ref's going to take before he gets his cards out. Penalty count feels ridiculous. Can Oldham find a way through, though? That's the question. It's training ground stuff, this. Right in front, full set. Wildy. Ellis has gone right to left. Yells for the ball. Promotes flat ball. Defence is already up in the line. Lightning quick. And another penalty. Well, how many more of these? 3 in a row. 12 penalties is the count against the hosts. But still they have 13 on the pitch. Wildy looking to find a way through. It's a massive hit. Wow. Attacking down the right side this time, Oldham. Try now would really set us up beautifully. Wildy flings it back. Right under the sticks of the Ruffians with a couple of tackles to spare. Swinton defending for their lives. Wildy, delayed ball and a knock on. Don't think he expected it. And again, Swinton Lions survive. And there are bodies everywhere in back play. Someone's hurt, I think it's Elijah Taylor. Oh dear. ET can't run here. He's taken a whack as Elijah Taylor. I think he's going to have to come off. He can't move. Effectively 12 men in the line here. But the second half has been all Oldham. Well, Elijah Taylor can't stand up and he's still out there. And finally the referee blows his whistle and gives a penalty. Elijah Taylor's going off. So that change is made. Oh, what a 15, 16 minutes it's been. Start of the second half. Oldham with a real head of steam, but credit this Swinton Lions defence. Oldham just cannot find a way through. And we're back underway with a penalty. Now can Oldham defensively keep Swinton out? All the second half's been played at the other end, and here come the Lions again. Leading by 8, knowing another score would make it very, very difficult. Roby. Oldham right back on their line here. Swinton going to strike a killer blow. Sweeping ball movement left to right. Can they get the winger away? Dancing out of the line is Turner. There are going to be gaps left side. Scrambling defence this. And a penalty given away. He's bringing it all the way back. Jordan Turner's been penalised here. He's arguing the call with the official, the Oldham captain. So a full set on the Oldham line. The cup tie hangs on a knife edge. Roby. They're going to try and cut straight through the middle of this Oldham defence. Now they go right to left. Flattening defence. Wow, what a defensive effort. Can they hold out here, Oldham? Change of direction again. And they'll set up just in front of the post. Couple to go. Roby feeds it left. Scrambling defence. Last tackle. Oldham have almost held firm here. And I think we've got an injury. This is the last. He's going to kick through on his own. It took a deflection and it's been touched down. Referee's waiting on his touch judge here. Has he awarded the try? Not yet. The music's playing. It's not yet been given. Still don't think he's made a call, has he? Looks like the try has been awarded. So, Swinton do find a way through.
Try score for the Lions, number 16, sponsored by BP Interiors Limited, Lewis Hall!
To Lewis Hall. And that feels like a big blow struck by Swinton. It's going to be a 6-pointer, it's going to be 20 points to 6, so for all Oldham's pressure, no way through. And the championship side stretch their advantage to 20 points to 6.
Successful conversion for the try by number 6, sponsored by Swinton Lions Point Builder John Dennis, Hatton!
Short kick-off. Picked up by Jordan Turner. Can Oldham find a swift response? Second half has been much more like it. But that feels like a big blow struck. 14 points now the difference. With Craven. Then T.Chapelhow. Wildy walks into position. Ellis on his shoulder. Craven's there with a flat ball. Good response this from the restart. Wildy. You feel like the response needs to be swift from Oldham. And they're right under the post with Wildy. Change of direction. Crashing towards the line and over the line and held up. Midway point of the second half, that in a match that's still there, if Oldham can find a way through. Ellis attacking the line. Can they free Agoro in the corner, running out of room again? Running out of room again. In touch again. It's Swinton's fans, you can hear. They sense a 5th round Challenge Cup tie at home to Sheffield. But Oldham still feel they've got a say in this one. Don't forget, win, lose or draw, we'll have full reaction on Ruffians TV. More content than ever coming your way this season. Some exclusive training footage, reaction to immediate post-match reaction and more considered interviews. Features to come throughout the week as well. But this is match day. And it's been pretty even, despite what the scoreboard may tell you. Roby. It's a long kick. Agoro lets it bounce twice and Astley takes it on. And he's met around about the 40, just shy of it. They're just... Swinton have defended expertly. You can tell this is a very handy championship side. Oldham taking the first strides on the long road upwards. Turner. Good charge and offload. Here come Oldham. That's a powerful set. Still a couple left. Wildy wants a quicker play. Ellis running onto it. Great ball movement. Flicked on. Too much. Turner took a risk. Took a gamble. Didn't pay off this time. Frustrating afternoon. So Swinton have made another change and now they're through. This could break the game. It's one-on-one, can Astley get there? Oh, look at the pace. Lightning break from Jake Spedding. And that will probably be enough to send Swinton through. Well, you've got to say that was a cracker. And what about the pace from Jake Spedding? Astley's positioning was good, he just couldn't live with the speed of the Swinton centre. Hatton adds another 2, and suddenly it looks a long, long, long road back. No short kick-off this time. Swinton just field in the corner and come back again. They'll feel they've done enough now. A 20-point lead with a quarter of an hour remaining. They've weathered this second half storm and produced 2 tries to 0. And that's taken a bit of the sting out of the crowd. That was almost a knock-on. Very casual lean forward. Last tackle. The right boot of Hatton. That's going to come down with snow on it. Oh, and Agoro's let it bounce again. Oh, he's made a right mess of it as Mo. Oh, it's a collector's item. Swinton are going to get the ball back here. Oldham right back on their line. The Swinton fans you can hear now. Tackle count wiped clean, back to 0, and the pressure is all from the hosts. They are now within touching distance of a 5th round Challenge Cup tie at home to Sheffield. It's a really slow play. Roby promoted, almost through. Sliding across was Wildy. Still they try. And a penalty given away by Oldham. Desperate stuff now. And head coach Sean Long contemplating defeat for the first time in 2024. Another 2 is going to be added to the scoreboard here. That's what Deck Patton's indicated. He's kicked 5 of 5 so far. Made that 6 of 6. Another restart for a now weary Oldham, who know it's not going to be their evening. Danny Craven's solitary first half try. All that the Oldham fans have had to cheer. Roby. Swinton are going to kick early. Sensed the winger was not at home. Turned him round. Astley's over. Has he knocked on? No, it's gone backwards, says the ref. Never looked massively comfortable there, the fullback, Astley. Last 10 minutes of this one. This will prove a valuable learning curve once the disappointment has subsided. There goes Agoro. Wildy. Oldham penalty. Craven wastes no time in finding touch. Here's the something left for the Ruffians. Wildy. This is more like it. Craven. Swinton have defended so well. It's Craven again. Picked out Farnworth, but there was no way through. And Oldham have found a way through. And a bit of afters. The try's awarded. Don't think it'll change the outcome here. But Oldham are on the board second half. And Ellis wants to try and get a move on. Successful conversion to T.Chapelhow's try. And we're back at 28-12, 16-point game. 3 more tries needed. There's not going to be enough time. But T.Chapelhow's over. Seven or so to go. Confirmation that Oldham had a sin binning. T.Chapelhow just in the altercation. Attacking the line again. Oh, it's a really good chase. And in fact, it's an excellent chase because Swinton are going to have to drop out here. The clock is going to beat Oldham, but finishing nonetheless with a flourish. And that will please Sean Long. It's a long, long dropout, bouncing in Oldham territory, allowing the cavalry to arrive. Wildy. Ellis on his own. Oh, the ball's popped out again. And that will be Swinton ball. It's a frustrating evening in Sale for Oldham, this. Oh, and Swinton are through again, and Spedding's up in support again. Brilliant from Logan Astley. Swinton turned the wrong way. Hall, Eves, going on his own and running into trouble. Swinton fancy another one here. Oh, they've knocked on. And Sean Long's seen enough, he's heading back down. Disappointing evening for the Ruffians head coach and his team. Craven finds touch, or does he? Yes, just. Spedding was under it. He scored the try of the game. Craven, Ellis, Astley, Wildy waits. Ellis once more with Craven. Astley again, those three linking up. Turner having a run. Turner running out of room. He's got the ball inside, but he's had his pocket picked. And Swinton doing off again. I think it was Jordan Gibson who got back there. Time running out now. Still the Oldham fans you can hear though. A credit to their club again this afternoon, evening. Gibson, Hatton trying to make something happen. Senses has met over on the far side and he's made something happen. 3-on-1 there. That's really nice from Swinton. Now they want to bring it back as quickly as possible the other way, where the winger's waiting. Matty Crimes. Off he goes. We're into the last couple of minutes now. Swinton are marching on. They will meet Sheffield in round 5 of this season's Betfred Challenge Cup. Oldham will certainly be better for this experience as they look to continue their upward trajectory. Sean Long speaks a lot about learning. He'll have learnt a lot today. The downside really injuries. Elijah Taylor, there's another injury actually in back play. So we'll find out what Elijah Taylor's done. Here come Oldham. Oh, the ball's come out. There's Pat Moran, who was the other injury. He's back on his feet and moving all right. Do Oldham have one more try up the sleeve for the fans who've made the trip down to South Manchester? One of the coldest evenings of the month so far. There's Lawton. Wildy having a little scamper on his own, the hooker, and winning his side a penalty. Oh, it's another handling error. And another moment to sum up a difficult evening here at Swinton. And the time's just about up. Still the 1895 Cup, of course. An away trip next weekend to Andrew Henderson's York Knights. We hope we can get as many of you there as possible. Swinton on the final hooter, looking for one more. Astley does really well. Wins his side a penalty on the final hooter. There's a little bit of afters between a couple of the players. A few others are on the pitch, but that shouldn't detract from what's been a full-blooded contest with a lot of respect between the sides. It was Farnworth involved in the middle of the pitch. The other players are shaking hands. We are done here. Credit Swinton who march on. They have beaten Oldham by 28 points to 12.